Okay, so this figure represents the summary of the different vectors produced during the ventricular depolarization. As discussed previously, we know that there are three vectors produced. The vector 1 represents the depolarization of the mid portion of the left side of the septum. Okay, the vector 2 represents the maturity of the ventricular depolarization. Okay, mainly the left ventricle and the apex. And the vector 3 represents the vector generated by the depolarization of the posterior basal part of the ventricle. Okay, which is mainly contributed by the left ventricle and the interventricular septum. Okay, now that we know the reason behind the formation of each of these vectors, that is vector 1, 2, 3, we need to know about in which direction is each of these vectors directed. So coming to the vector 1, it's directed towards the right side, then inferiorly and posteriorly. Okay, coming to the vector 2, it's directed towards the left, again inferior or superior and posteriorly again. So coming to the vector 3, which represents the depolarization of the posterior basal part, the vector is directed posteriorly and superiorly. So this is very important thing to remember and commit to memory.